Hey guys, welcome back to my Formula 1 2020 My Team Career Mode with Tokyo Racing F1. So, round 7 now, we're gonna go head to the famous Monte Carlo. Some admin works to do, such as activities for this period. This week we have 8 days to fill, on which should we go. And I was looking at this as we can improve all our departments by 5%, and then yeah, just gonna spend like 20k. What I think that's manageable, and then I'm gonna see which areas we're gonna focus on this time around. Um, Aero team building. Is it okay to add another 5% performance? Or should we just go for the F1 event? I don't know, maybe just to add some money. As you can see there, I think we're not gonna go for the second driver at the moment because, as you know, since the first part of this series, we want to change the driver to the Japanese. We want to make this team all Japanese as we can. The Honda from Japan, the car, Japan, the driver is Japan. So we have an all Japanese circuit also, Suzuka. So yeah, as you can see there, we already we're trying to improve our R&D.
We could go for something like this.
And if you noticed earlier, we improve our marketing department, so we would like to get a lot of money coming in um, every every now and then after this week. So as you can see, this might be a very good investment for us. And unluckily, we did not get the qualifying
Nelson
footage,
Piquet
so
once
we go
said that
straight to
driving the circuit de
race.
Monaco was like riding a bicycle around your living room, and it's not hard to see what he means by that. There's no more prestigious a Grand Prix victory than Monaco, but also none so challenging. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is Anthony Davidson. I'd like to talk a bit, if you don't mind, about Sean Gelael. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon, Sainz, Perez, Norris, and Lance Stroll, Grosjean, Bottas. They'll be starting further back.
So we actually start at P20. So 5 red lights. We already made a good start, and now we squeeze past to start Kvyat, Giovinazzi. So yeah, that causes virtual safety car. So now some parts of the race has squeezed past us, and if this will be the first of so many videos at this curve that the AI has been struggling. And in lap 7, as I mentioned, I will encounter this myself, and I was so surprised that I hit one of the car there, maybe Albon, I forgot. But I was so frustrated because of I lose my front wing, I squeeze Bottas around. So and then this is the replay. You know, you don't lock me, so I will cause a unnecessary jam there, but it will be beneficial for us when we go into the pit lane, as they will be stuck together, maybe still there. So as you can see from the minimap, they weren't there yet. And the McLaren, two McLarens pit together, and then Grosjean in front of me, just being released. As you can see, signs there has been released. But I mentioned earlier that there's two McLaren on the pit, but we will manage to overtake one of them when they're stacking in the pit lane. So we jump to I don't know 8, 9, and as we can see again another clip where all the people got stuck here. I don't know what's happening, and we will encounter this again. You can see there pit stop by Sergio Perez, who is in front of me before he pits, and with that replacement, he's he is now overtaken by me. And as you can see that again in the race leader, Lewis Hamilton got stuck here and he has to reverse. So in lap 14 now, we're gonna experience that again. So this time we're gonna, have to reverse also. As you can see, Sean Goliath almost hit us. Well, if he hit me during that time, I'll definitely fire him. And luckily we did not have any damage at that moment. So yeah, there was an unnecessary blockage at that famous corner. So as you can see, Grosjean pit again, and we managed to overtake him and move to P4 at lap 15 in Monte Carlo. We have done wonders here because there's a lot of mistakes, and this is the view from both Grosjean and I believe this is Leclerc. So now in lap 18, if you see, our gearbox once again has failed us. So I moved to lean mixture, try to drive very slowly. I let Sean Goliath unlap me, and yeah, I met Ocon pass me just to see if our car can limp to back for me, but we lose position. It's very very disappointing because we were up to P4 at this race, and in front of those luxury yachts, we have to retire from the session. It is so frustrating for us. We already up to P4 in this amazing, crazy carnage race, and we have to retire because of mechanical issue.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. That lead at the top of the table has shrunk somewhat today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
As you can see that Williams has got a pine in this race, and only Alfa Romeo without a point. Williams is on the roll, Latifi got a pine.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing. It looked like your car wasn't 100%. Would you like to comment on that?
We need to improve our reliability, of course, the durability,
We had a
reliability.
bit
We
of
need to
contact
improve
today. Who
that,
was at fault there?
or else we're gonna limp in every race.
You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault?
Dude, this is racing, and everyone's adrenaline is very, very high.
Appreciate your time.
So yeah, there goes our points finishes again. It was actually a lucky race. Managed to go to fourth, but unfortunately, we will have to retire. As you can see that I think my acclaim is higher. So thank you for watching. See you on the next episode. We hope to get better this time around.